When not practicing, the team will be based in a holding area where they can eat, drink and relax.
In the days of the embassy, and the snooker championships is on and everybody's well into that, you know. Just the lads were doing their normal thing. A lot of them, you know, taking the mickey out of their lads, making a fool of with this couple of sort of policemen taking care of us. They were like our waiters and things, you know, make sure we get fed and looked after. And, you know, sort of take the mickey out of them and practical joking, the normal thing, you know. Just lads being lads, you know.
Normally there will be two teams who alternate being on standby in a forward holding position next to the target building, ready to launch an immediate assault should the need arise. With the likelihood of a peaceful conclusion slipping away by the minute, in our siege scenario, the final amendments to the deliberate assault plan are put into place.
This is my entry point with my team to go into the building. This is the stronghold. My team is going to assault. This stage here, we have just made entry. When we get to the door, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a mirror out of the door so I can look down both sides of the corridor. We start making our way, coming down towards the stronghold. We know, hopefully, there's a terrorist going to be in this other room. John Mack, he is covering that door to make sure if he comes out of there to take the appropriate action. We enter into the room. As soon as we've cleared the main room, John Mack will go in to the other room and take care of the other X-ray in the adjoining room.
11th hour negotiations continue in the futile hope of a peaceful settlement. But the inescapable fact is, the lives of the remaining hostages are at serious risk. Our SAS team must go in without delay. In our scenario, up to this point, local authorities were in control of the situation. Now, that dominion is soon to be handed over to the SAS. But first, let's analyze the breakdown of the assault.
At this stage here, we've reached the first door, the entrance to the building. The lead guy, which in this case is John Mack, he is not going to move until he gets touched on the shoulder by the rest of the team. What he's looking for at that point, he's looking to see if this door's booby-trapped, if there's any wires attached to it. When going up the stairs of any building, don't forget it's maybe night time, you've got your respirators on, you may be wearing night vision goggles. It's very difficult to get any perspective of distance. If you go up, walk up the stairs normally, there's a good chance you're going to start kicking either the stair in front of you or in some cases trip over. So it's easier to put your foot sideways up the stair as you're going up. Keeps everything nice and slow, nice and quiet. At this stage here, we're now proceeding down the corridor. I've moved Pete to the left-hand side of that corridor. I'm at the front on the right-hand side. So we've got both weapons able to put fire down that corridor any time we happen to see a terrorist pop out of a room. We get to the door of the stronghold where the hostages are. Before I make entry into that room, I will report back to control and tell them that I am in position. I may then have to hold that position for a period of time until the rest of the teams are all ready and in position to assault each room in that building simultaneously. Once every team has reported back, the commander, the OC, will then give us the standby, go. Immediately outside the building will be a distraction, a loud fireball. At the same time as that, I am opening the door. The second man will throw a flashbang into that room as I am going through. I am looking, immediately covering all aspects of that room to see where my main area of threat is. The speed that we go through that room and the aggression when we go through the room, ordering all the hostages, get on the floor, get on the floor. This is very important because you've got to have that control over them and they've got to realise that if they don't move, they're quickly going to get knocked down and put on the floor. I will immediately shout, room clear. This is for Pete and John Mack because they've got a second room to clear. They'll go through that door, Pete will throw in a flashbang, John Mack will enter and take out any terrorists in that room. When the room is cleared, I will then move back into the primary room. Don't forget, as we're assaulting this main stronghold, every other room in that building is being assaulted at the same time. There could be another 12 teams operating in that building, clearing the rooms, making sure that the building is safe. We may have only spotted 4 or 5 terrorists. There may be more. As the hostages are getting exfilled out of the building, they get passed down the line and they will be taken out of the building and held in a secure area until they're checked and then led off for medical treatment if required.